Hello everybody and welcome back to Step by Step, a TNS podcast. Today I'm reacting to the Next Step Season 10 trailers. So there's one from CBBC and the other one from like this YMTV thing. So let's get started. Before we do, make sure to like and subscribe and shout out to Mocking Ariana, Aleshia and TNS Waves for both doing these Next Step Season 10 trailer reaction videos. So let's get started.
I can't believe I'm dance captain and choreographer of an internationals winning team.
What could top this? Next up, the Triple Crown.
Okay, so can I just say, I think Izzy was talking and they said something about the Triple Crown. But in the next scene,
So pumped to be leading a
Eldon says that he's leading A Troop to regionals. So what's the Triple Crown? And regionals, obviously we know what regionals is, but what is the Triple Crown, you see?
troop to regionals, and I'm glad to be back.
Oh my god.
If you want to beat the
Okay, this is the part where I think Daisy shows up. That looks a hell lot like Daisy.
best in the world, answer the call.
Yep, that is definitely Daisy. I can see it in her body and everything. That is definitely Daisy.
To the bro. There was something really familiar about that dancer.
Yeah, Heath said something's really familiar about the dancer. I think it's because it's your best friend.
I thought we had a little more time to celebrate all our success, but that's clearly not happening. The Artistic Arts Grant has been
Okay, what is the Artistic Arts Grant? Something's going on here that we do not know about. And us as the Next Step fans, we gotta find this information out really fast.
canceled. Without it, we're in trouble.
This is terrible. All teams must first pass 2 rounds of qualifiers in advance of this year's regionals. She wants me to audition for her new musical.
So obviously Adele is gonna be auditioning for some new musical. Interesting.
I need you to relocate to London.
She's gonna get relocated to London? What in the world?
I was looking for a place to fit in, but this is completely unexpected.
Okay, so Jet, obviously, something's happened with Jet and like the power trio, something along those lines. And now Jet feels out of place again.
A lot of things have changed around here lately. Jordan asked me if I wanted to try out for her team.
The stakes
So I think Olive is gonna leave TNS because I have no idea. It's some cheerleading thing or something.
are too high at this point.
I hope Anthony's thinking this through.
They're trying to challenge us. I want to
Okay, so obviously Anthony's thinking something through about maybe going to regionals or going to that competition, something along those lines. But this is actually getting really spicy. I'm really interested in this now.
accept it. Any more outside projects and you're off the team, no exceptions.
Oh my god, that's crazy. No, like outside exceptions. I guess something's obviously like coming and Eldon wants everyone to focus, clearly, because that was Eldon just talking.
I found it.
Okay, so in this scene, Heath and Pete were looking for something and then they made a noise, obviously, because they're boys. So, yeah, I wonder what they were looking for. They could have been looking for some invitation to something or something.
It's called the Brawl.
Only the best of the best qualify for.
I want in.
So I think Grace is going to rejoin A Troop. We know that there's some new dancer. I think his name's Tin. He's friends with Mila Tupi, who plays Jet. So, this is going to be interesting. And Grace just said that she wants in. So I guess she wants to join A Troop. So if Adele leaves for something and Olive also leaves for something, then there's 2 extra spaces. So one's for that Tin one and one's for Grace, I guess.
Do you really want to start a relationship with this huge secret over you?
So I think that Heath and Pascal are going to get into a relationship, but Jet just stated something about, do you really want this relationship to get something along the lines of that? So that's kind of gotten me a bit interested. So what's going to happen with Heath and Pascal?
If this messes up the regionals qualifier in any way for the team, I'll never forgive you.
Okay, so Ethan wants to go to regionals, obviously, because something's something.
2 chances to save the studio are better than 1.
When did
So 2 chances to save the studio are better than 1. So something's going to happen to the studio, obviously, and they get 2 chances to save the studio. So in this scene that I'm currently paused at, they're doing some musical looking thing, like what they did at Dance Mania in season 7, but it looks a bit different.
this even happen?
This is a disaster.
We have a real chance to save the next step.
But I never imagined this.
I hope we're ready for this. Here we go.
I think Michelle and Eldon are going to become a thing. Like, can I just state the obvious? There's something in between them. Something's going to happen. Okay. So that was the first trailer done. That is actually a really interesting trailer. That is actually not like the teaser short we got like ages ago. It's coming out on, I think, sometime between now and 2 weeks. The next step, season 10, is going to be coming out, which is crazy. I know it's coming out, I think, on the 27th on ABC iView, which is in Australia, but on BBC iPlayer, I've got no idea. Maybe like the 23rd or something. But let's go find the next trailer. So if I just look up the next step season 10 trailer on the computer, then hopefully I'm going to be able to find it. And I have. Let's go it. I'm doing it from Brit Edits. So shout out to Brit if you're watching this. Thank you for posting this wonderful trailer. Okay guys, so let's get started. Obviously, as I just mentioned, it's from Brit's Edits. So yeah, definitely shout out to Brit. And this is from the YTV teaser. So let's get started. So I see, the first thing I see is Emily and Michelle. Then I pause it and now I see Lucian. Lucian has a like working helmet on. So in this photo, I see Ethan, Michelle, Giselle, Chloe, Riley, Nick, I think that's in the background, Emily, Daniel, Daisy, I think, Tiffany, someone, Ariana, Kate, that new Tim dude, Giselle and Olive. But I think I saw no, that must be like someone else. And Lucian. And I also see Miss Kate.
Imagine this moment for years. The next step.
Oh my god, guys, I just saw the most craziest thing. So I just saw there was like some wrecking ball like through the window. Like I'll insert something, but I just saw a wrecking ball coming through the window.
Next Step Studio is in financial trouble. Can the dancers save the studio?
Okay, so now I've seen that the next step, season 1 A-Troopers, are all in their original poses from the introduction, and Michelle was turning on the light. So I'm thinking Michelle, something's happened with her. She's a bit upset. And Eldon, like, I don't know what Eldon says. Obviously, he calls all of the former A-Troopers, and then Michelle comes and turns on the light and just sees them all like that. And she must get a very big surprise.
I just hope it's enough.
Have you thought about my offer?
So Lucian's giving them another offer again.
We're gonna sell you the studio.
We're going to sell you the studio. I think that is Eldon speaking. So I've got no idea what Eldon is planning.
On one condition.
Or they're going on one
We're gonna
condition.
need all the help we can get to save TNS from closing down.
So TNS does close down. Olive just like said that TNS does close down. So TNS does close down, obviously.
We're the next step, and we always fight.
Okay, so right now I'm in the middle of this part where it's like on some weird stage and they're all in weird costumes.
Back. The next step. New season Monday, June 30th on YTV. Also streaming on Stack TV and Teletoon Plus.
Okay guys, so now I'm really excited for season 10 to come out. So it just said that it's coming out on like June 30th on Stack TV, YTV and Teletoon Plus, which is things that I've never heard of before. But that basically sums up exactly my reaction. Like, what in the world is going on? I'm generally really confused and generally just dying to know what happens. So if you guys have any like more predictions or anything like that, let me know in the comments, because I want to know your juicy stuff. I want to know what juicy stuff you think is going to happen, what relationships are going to form. I definitely think Michelle and Eldon, that's going to be a thing. Adele and Anthony, that's probably already a thing, seeing as they kissed in season 9. But yeah, something's going to happen between Pascal and Heath. I do know that. And then Daisy comes back. So I also think something's going to happen between Heath and Daisy. And it's going to be like a little love triangle. Something along those lines. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening to this podcast. I hope you all have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.